When you settle on the prairies, you can't just start from nothing. You have to start somewhere. When settlers from Ontario and points further east came to a seemingly blank area of the Canadian prairies, they found a river that ran through their claimed land that looked promising. That river would lead on to create the community we now know as Yorkton. I'm Hayden DeGrow, and I'm the Culture and Heritage Specialist for the City of Yorkton. I love learning history, and teaching people about Yorkton's past is a proud part of my job. Join me as I highlight fascinating people, places, and events from Yorkton's history and take you where these places can be found today. This is Yorkton Retold. In 1882, the York Farmers Colonization Company had sent the first party of settlers to their newly acquired land in what was then the Northwest Territories. Just across this bridge, buried beneath this modern day landfill, is the land that those settlers first arrived at. What runs beneath this bridge is what caused them to choose this spot in the first place the river. Then known as the Little White Sand River, this river was a powerful source of water for the new community. Soon, villagers erected a flour mill to grind their grains, which, of course, was powered by the river. With relatively clean water streaming through the river, it was also a great source of drinking water for the villagers. Soon, the community was thriving. The river also enticed the railways to stop in Yorkton. With the constant source of water from the river, their steam locomotives can make a reliable stop for a refill. Due to its land being away from the original village location, the first railway to arrive in Yorkton enticed the village to move to its current location, away from the river. By 1892, it was fully moved, but the reliance on the river still remained, as it provided water for their livestock, as well as a second source of water after wells were dug beneath the town. However, just as the river gave life to the community, it also took away from it. Just like many other rivers in North America, the 1920s saw a massive flood come to Yorkton, which only had just become a city. We can see in this photo here that these buildings, located almost 4 kilometers from the river, were sunk beneath a lot of water. If we look at the watermark on the Sutherland House, we can see that the flood was once a meter deep. In the distance, we see the original Yorkton Powerhouse and the International Harvest Building, also inundated with water. Nearly all of the basements in Yorkton were flooded at this time, causing many houses to collapse. As minor floods also appeared in the ensuing decades, the province of Saskatchewan built a dam on the Little White Sand River. This reduced the flow of the river significantly, therefore lowering the levels in its course. Though this angered a few residents who still enjoyed swimming in the water, the river had a lessened chance of flooding. But that doesn't mean flooding wasn't still a thing. Yorkton still experienced them through other means, and on Canada Day in 2010, the skies truly opened up. On this day, a torrential thunderstorm crashed through Yorkton, dumping nearly a month's worth of rain in one day. Due to the already damp month of June the city had experienced, the downpour had nowhere to go, and the rainwater flooded over much of the city's downtown streets. Houses were once again overrun with water, and streets were becoming all new rivers. Some people even had to resort to paddling through their neighborhoods on canoes, things that they had only reserved for the river. One of those streets suffered most, though. Called Brodie Avenue, the street had 14 houses running along it, connecting Borden Street and Broadway Street. Brodie suffered the most in Yorkton, with all of the houses on the street either deemed unlivable or their previous owners simply did not return. As a result, the homes were demolished, leaving an empty space in the middle of town. This space, with its deep, sunken appearance due to the foundations of the houses, was turned into the city's newest park, turning the sunken area into a storm channel. This channel gives the storm water a place to collect, preventing a flood like what happened in 2010 from causing so much damage. Renamed the Brodie Recreation Corridor, portions of this old road were turned into parking lots and a pathway for pedestrians and riders to use. As this went on, skateboarders in Saskatchewan worked with the city to create a skate park in the corridor, offering a safer place for skaters in Yorkton to practice their craft. As we can see, Yorkton and water have worked hand in hand for years. In 2000, the river was given a new name to honor this connection. From the Little White Sand River, the flowing water was renamed Yorkton Creek. Today, it remains a sight to behold in the northeast part of the city. Yorkton Creek not only is named for the city, but is also one of the factors that made the city. From heralding settlers from lands far away to reminding people that nature is always in control, the river has always shown promise. As well as other rivers across Saskatchewan, the Little White Sand River gave the settlers a place to start. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. See you next time, History Buffs.